Good morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told, out of Voice of Radio. So today, well, something has been popping up over in Walmart that we need to have a little bit of a chat about. And this is something that I frankly didn't see coming. Now, this comes from Titanic Can over on Twitter. And basically, what they've gone and found is Burning Shadows in stock in Walmart in July 2023. To put that into context, right? Burning Shadows was released, the English version of the set at least, was released in August 2017. That is, okay, give it like 3 weeks to tick over into August. That's 6 years ago. 6 years ago. We shouldn't really be finding sets from 6 years ago rocking up in stores. Like, we're currently heading up to the release of Obsidian Flames. That is the next set which we're going to be having, alright? And Obsidian Flames is Scarlet and Violet free. The Charizard set is always like the third set. It's a bit weird. Well, Burning Shadows was a Charizard set. And Burning Shadows was actually Sun and Moon free. The third Sun and Moon set. Well, Sun and Moon was 2 generations ago. Since Sun and Moon, we've had Sword and Shield. Now we've gone on to Scarlet and Violet. It's weird that we're 2 generations back, frankly, ladies and gentlemen. It is a little bit weird. But kind of cool, right? So that, of course, then leads us to, I think, the fairly sensible question of, do we care? Not in a mean way, ladies and gentlemen. But do we actually care about this? Or are we going 2 years back and we're like, nah, mate, don't care anymore. Burning Shadows. Because Burning Shadows isn't exactly it wasn't the headline set. It's a cool set. Bunch of cool stuff in it. But like, if you were around back when Burning Shadows came out, you will realize that was, came straight on the heels of Guardians Rising. And oh my word, ladies and gentlemen, Guardians Rising, that was a set. I was in Seattle a week before the set came out. I did a podcast with Freya and Joe and David, some of the other casters, talking about this set. And just what a set Guardians Rising was. I got some good memories about Guardians Rising. So is Burning Shadows worth getting excited about? Or is it a cool curiosity for those of you filled with nostalgia that the rest of us don't really care about? Well, one thing to bear in mind is the price isn't phenomenal. I think that's fair to say. So if we have a look at the receipt here, it's coming out at $8 a pack. Now, it's not actually $8 a pack, because you don't just get the pack. You also get 5 cards of a guaranteed foil card. Look, we know how these repacks go at this stage, yeah? You're not... Well, those 5 extra cards, you're not going to be getting some amazing... Well, all the cards I'm going to talk about in a minute. They're not coming out there, yeah? They're going to be junk. They're going to be bulk. So let's ignore the extra cards, because I don't want to be rude, but I think we can ignore the extra cards. So what you're basically looking at here is paying $8 for a pack of Burning Shadows. Alright. Well, we can just go and have a look on eBay and see what a pack of Burning Shadows will go for, and see whether that's actually a good deal right now, I think it's fair to say. So if we're going to have a look on eBay right now for a pack of Burning Shadows, bearing in mind we're 2 generations back, honestly, $8 a pack is good. I'll be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen. $8 a pack is pretty gosh darn good. Like, if we go to the buy it now, the one that are available, there's one here for $9. Now, there are some for $6, but they are the Spanish version, which I'm totally okay with. When I cast in other countries, I have to go and pick up just a pack of in that language. I can't go, like, there's not every country will do their own language, but if I go and cast in like Spain or Germany or Italy or anywhere like that, I cannot go and cast in that country without picking up a pack of that language cards. It's weird to me. But they're not legal in English. To be fair, that's only expanded anyway. But it's not the point. Not legal in English. And basically, we can kind of ignore it. Like, they're cool, don't get me wrong. But nah, ladies and gentlemen. Nah. So about $9 a pack is about the cheapest I can see on eBay right now. That's not to say that when you look in a minute there won't be some a little bit cheaper, but $9 a pack is about right. Like if we have a look over on eBay, the last sold was $13. No, $14. I can't read. It's $13.95. $14. So look, getting a pack of Burning Shadows for $8 alone is a pretty good deal, all right? We'll talk about all the cards and all in a second, but put simply, getting a pack for $8 is a pretty good deal. That's all you need to know. Don't be that guy that just buys them and resells them on eBay. Don't be that guy. But if you just want packs of Burning Shadows, if you can find these in your local Walmart, yeah. Honestly, ladies and gentlemen, pretty good deal. This is something that I think is worth going and having a look at and going and picking up. Now, I've seen some comments on the tweet here saying that they've been around for a little while. They've been spotted in Walmart. Some people suggesting maybe they can be found in other places. I can confirm they were found in Clarksville, Indiana. Don't know if they've been found anywhere else, but they're worth picking up for that. But what about the actual set itself? What are the best cards in the set? Well, even though it's an older set, there's basically 3 cards kind of at the top. And after that, we see a pretty dramatic fall-off. Now, I told you it was the Charizard set. There is a Rainbow Rare Charizard. The Rainbow Rare Charizard is very much worth picking up. You'll see over the past year, there's been pretty wild fluctuation. But actually, it's only fluctuated from $430 to $390. So it's not like it's been going up and down by like 70%. It's gone from $420 to $390. It's gone up and down. It's currently showing on TCG Player as $410. If we have a look at the sales, it's worth noting the condition. Yes, there was a sale for $200, but that's damaged. Yes, there was a sale for $220, but that's moderately played. The near mint went for $430. So it's not that likely. But if you can pull yourself the Rainbow Rare Charizard, that $8 is going to turn into over $400 pretty gosh darn quickly. That's a very good thing. So yay. That's the real big card we're looking for here. It's not the only one. There is a gold escape rope. And it is worth bearing in mind that escape rope is a staple that tends to just stay around in the game for a while. So that means that the likelihood is this is one that's going to keep its value for a little while. Seems to just kind of stay around. I mean, right now this is listed on TCG Player as a $90 card. And actually, a year ago, it was a $30 card. It has trebled in value in the past year. You see the last 3 solds are all around the $70 mark. But it's also worth bearing in mind that it's... You know, they're all lightly played. None of them are near mint or mint. So just bear that in mind, all right? It's a card which keeps coming around. It's a card that kind of stays in the format. You can understand why it stays expensive. The other one, which is really worth mentioning here, is your Ace Roller. Again, in the past year, this is another card which has climbed steadily. Year ago, it was a $25 card. It's now an $85 card. It has more than trebled in price. And actually, the only near mint version we've got showing on TCG Player as recently sold was $110. So the 85, probably a little bit low. And actually, 2 of those 3 cards have ballooned in price in the past year. And this is something to watch. This is a set, you know, like I say, we're going 2 generations back now. We're going 6 years ago. This is a set where bargains are coming very hard to find. I mean, the fact that this is actually in stock in somewhere like Walmart in 2023 is frankly weird. Weird enough and unusual enough for me to want to make a video about it, because this kind of stuff generally doesn't happen. This is not what we expect to see. But Burning Shadows cards are, as a couple I've just shown you, you know, the higher end cards are going up in value pretty quickly. This is something I think is worth keeping a little bit of an eye on. Although, like I say, after those top 3, it does drop off quite a bit. My point, ladies and gentlemen, is this is genuinely awesome. And I'm not saying everybody rush and, you know, raid your local Walmart. But I am absolutely saying keep an eye open. I'm saying that this is the kind of thing where it's not going to be around forever. The idea of picking up Burning Shadows close to retail is kind of silly. And yeah, I know $8 isn't retail, right? And they come with the extra cards. I know $8 is too much. I understand that. I accept that. I acknowledge that. But I also know that we're not talking about some set which came out a week ago and is just being pumped up by local game stores of ill repute. This is a set that came out 6 years ago and has just long since sold out. So the idea that it's available at all at vaguely close to RRP, put it this way. If I go to my local shop and I find Burning Shadows for, £7-8 a pack, I'm picking up some Burning Shadows, ladies and gentlemen, and then I'm feeling stupid because I was buying cards 6 years ago. I could have just bought some more then. Never mind. For now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to know what you think about this. I want to know if you spotted any, if you bought any. I want to know what your pulls were. I want to know your memories of Burning Shadows. I want to know anything you want to tell me. So let me know in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk about Pokemon and card games and Pokemon card games, all kinds of fun things. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts, join the Discord, all kinds of fun things. Oh, and get shout-outs on the channel, like the lovely Tamberlin, who's been a supporter of ours for a little while now and seems to be a very lovely person. So shout-out to them for both the support and the loveliness. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourself till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.